interested to see how they play. I have seen CDR play though, and they are an excellent team. A lot of good players on their team, and probably one of the most well-behaved, best sportsmanship teams I've encountered, along with many others. A lot of good teams in this tournament, both on the field and off the field. Alright, so I am here with the CDR guys against the MEX clan. The MEX clan has chosen to field 3 T-32s, 2 IS-3s, and a KV-4, so an all-heavy tank setup. CDR is fielding 2 5100s, 1 T-32, 2 IS-3s, 1 lightweight, and 1 AMX Chaffee. So CDR definitely has mobility on their side, so let's see how they're going to use it. I'm going to go ahead and go over to the MEX side because I'm a little more interested to see how they're going to play, considering I've never seen them play and they've never been featured on this channel before. So it looks like the MEX guys are going to go ahead and move towards the 7, 8, 9, and 0 section. Going to try to work within the steps here, which is a good choice for them because they have a lot of heavy tanks, so I feel like that's definitely to their benefit. CDR has sent out a light, probably that lightweight or that AMX Chaffee. Yep, Philo in the AMX Chaffee. Trying to get some spots on the MEX clan heavies. See a little bit of fire go out. KV-4. Rocky there in the KV-4. Proper name for that tank. Looks like Philo took a shot at him, but pinning a KV-4 with an AMX Chaffee, even with premium ammo, is quite a challenge, especially because APCR loses penetration with range. So, long range fire on a KV-4, you pretty much are only going to pen that on the side of the turret. So the MEX heavies are moving up down the 8 line right now, getting within the steps. 232s using their gun depression. Pretty good. This is a pretty good spot for the MEX clan guys. However, they have left their base wide open, so what I'd like to see happen is I'd really like to see the CDR guys get in their base and maybe try and come through here and get some good flanking fire on them. But let's see how they played. All the heavies are in the middle of the map right now. MEX clan is stopping right now. I guess they're pretty suspicious about why they haven't seen any heavies from CDR. The reason is because CDR is very, very sneaky, and they're pushing through the middle of the map, which is just the right thing to do in the situation. Get on that base, put some cap pressure up. Alright, CDR is getting a little bit more cautious now, looking for any tanks that might be here. It looks like Exhale Baron is going to be the one who's going to spot the first CDR heavy. CDR Fabio. Only problem with this cap circle is that it really is out in the open. It's kind of like that with both caps. And because MEX has 2 T-32s, they can very easily use their gun depression to defend this cap circle. So it's going to be interesting to see how the CDR heavies get in this. Alright, the IS-3 has made contact with the cap. I don't know if he meant to do that. If Fabio meant to do that, he maybe should have waited for his team to get there so they could have capped all at once. I feel like that would have been the best choice for them. Alright, now they have 3 players on that cap, so MEX has about 30 seconds to respond. Exhale Baron knows the cap's in trouble. He's probably going to poke over soon. He only has 20 seconds to make a move here. And CDR is doing this very smart. CDR Fabio, the one who's been in the cap the longest, is the one sitting in the back so that he doesn't get shot on and lose the most cap points. A little okay, there you go. Shot goes into the IS-3, but it doesn't matter because, like I said, Fabio holds almost all the cap points. Tracking shot on the T-32. Yep, there's a penning shot. I feel like the light tank maybe should have came with them inside the cap, but they still only have 10 seconds to respond. Okay, yeah, now they're in trouble. Now they need to get out of that cap. These light tanks need to stop worrying about the middle of the map and get over here. And here you go. Here come those AMX 5100s putting a lot of fire into the MEX heavies. Ooh, a good ammo rack there on TMW. Burning like the sun. The CDR Seimei bites the dust. CDR Angie also in a lot of trouble. These two didn't have any support, so that's why they're going to go ahead and lose that battle right there. And it looks like CDR Fabio got out of the cap as well. So this is an interesting move. I feel like these guys should have already beat it, maybe gotten over here into some cover, but now they're really, really at a disadvantage here. MEX very smartly didn't push all the way down the 8 line and decided to come back and defend, and now Ultra is in a lot of trouble and he gets taken out of the game. MEX definitely have the HP advantage right now, and they're probably going to push it. CDR Unguarded Khan still in the lightweight, still in the middle of the map. Not sure what he's doing. I guess he's waiting for a cap push, but there's nobody really left to push there. Fabio on very low health now gets taken out by Shadow Power. And now it is CDR pulled, who is all alone back here against 5 MEX heavies. Really good play by MEX not to get too aggressive due to their lack of an extra player. Excellent play by MEX. And now all that's left is the lightweight. Unguarded Khan, maybe something happened to him. Maybe he went AFK. Maybe he lagged out. I don't know why else he'd be sitting back. Oh, yep, he lagged out. Unguarded Khan has lagged out of the game. Well, in that case, I guess this made it fair then. Sort of. In a way. Yeah, so Khan lagged out of the game, unfortunately. Alright, so MEX picks that one up. And I'll say this one more time for anybody who's new, who's just coming in the stream. The score is 1-1 because MEX unfortunately had to default one round for being just a little bit late on their match time. But that seems like it's okay for them. But they're in the chat and Discord telling me, it's all right, we're ready now. So they just got their 7th player in. They managed to pick up the first round. So now the scores are 1-1, and both teams are fielding 7 players. Alright. So MEX have chosen for their light tank a VK2801. Interesting choice. The VK is definitely not a strong tank for attacking other enemy mediums and heavies, or even tier 8 light tanks, even some tier 7 lights. However, against an AMX Chaffee, that HE round will burn through the hole and will leave a very big mark with about 400 alpha damage. So T-Drug, we're going to see how he's going to play his VK. I think Philo might have already spotted him, and I think they might have already seen each other. He's trying to get some vision. Oh, he's using the 75mm. Okay, interesting choice. Same 75mm that's on the Panzer IV. Not the best light tank gun at tier 6. Probably one of the least actually favorable. But it's a better choice compared to the 105 because he will actually be able to pen other tanks. Takes a big shot from an IS-3, 404 damage, and hurts his ammo rack. He needs to get out of there. Good shot. I don't know who put that in, but that was a really good shot. Just a little sniper shot right there, right into the rear. The CDR is going to go ahead and try and hold their base, which I feel like is kind of a bad choice because, once again, MEX Clan seems to like their T-32s, and they have 3 of... actually, they have 3 of them. So if they let the MEX Clan get hull down right over here, they're going to be in a world of trouble trying to defend that cap. Let's see how they play it out. Both teams, it looks like, are pretty much swapping sides right now. Take a quick swig of water. Oh, God. Alright, so both teams are holding steady. Hopefully we're not en route for a draw. That's the last thing I'd want to see here. One of the T-32s took a shot at the 5100, so now they know the 5100s are going back to base. Looks like the MEX guys are going to go ahead and start heading back. So it's pretty much a stalemate right now. Both teams are really defending their cap circles. Not too much happening. Oops, what did I just do? God, what have I done? Alright, so the VK is over here spotting, and yep, there's CDR pulled and Jane Jamal. T32 and IS3 looking for some flanking fire. Somebody needs to do something soon because the match time is whittling down right now. 1 second, guys. I gotta do something really quick. Some fires, some shots being traded now. What have I done here? Alright, so it looks like the MEX heavies are going to go ahead and start pushing on CDR, what's to call him, Jamal, and CDR pulled. Nice bounce there by the KV4. That KV4 is a lot of armor, really good for bouncing shots from the T32. The IS3 has a little bit of higher pen, so might not be as reliable in penning there. Both teams only have 2 minutes to start making moves here, so we're going to have to see a lot of action unless we're going to go to a draw. Ooh, there we go. T-Drive bites the dust, and IS3 taking more damage there. See some more shots being traded. KV4's taking his first hit of the game there. Dio's Aztec also taking some hits. What just happened? I just lost all my tabs. The MEX is trying to put the pressure up on CDR. CDR Angie is on a one-shot kill. Probably going to go for him. Yep, gets taken out, but it's now 1-1, and both teams only have 1 minute now to do something, so not too sure what's going to happen. Yep, it looks like we're going to have a draw here. Unless one of the teams just magically starts killing everybody. MEX has the tank advantage here, but I don't think they're going to... Yeah, this is definitely going to be a draw. Unfortunate for MEX, because MEX has the advantage right now if they had a little bit more time. Win, so there has to be a winner. Alright, so I am here with the MEX guys. They're fielding 2 T32s, 3 IS3s, 1 KP4, same setup as last time, and a VK2801. CDR is fielding 2 T32s, 2 IS3s, 2 Bulldogs, and 1 5100. So once again, CDR has the mobility, and they definitely have the view range advantage here. So let's see how they're going to play it out. I'm really interested to see what those Bulldogs do. Because there isn't an autoloader limit in this tournament, both Bulldogs are going to be using the autoloader, or at least they should be. So they're going to have to time their reloads together, and whenever they push, they're going to have to focus fire. 2 Bulldogs focus firing 1 target is a very bad situation for the person being targeted. But I have a feeling MEX, yep, they're going to go ahead and just play a more passive role and sit behind the rocks here, which I get, but unfortunately they have to remember their view range isn't as high as CDR's. Those Bulldogs really have a good amount of view range over all these heavy tanks and the VK. So this VK should definitely be spotting right now. He might be lagged out or just having a hard time loading in, but he is not moving, which is a worry. Same thing with TMW, I think he's actually here. Not too sure. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out CDR, see what they're up to. Alright, so CDR, yep, they're going to go ahead and take the hill over here, which I do get, but I feel like they should have sent maybe one of the, I feel like they should have sent actually both Bulldogs down the other end of the map to get some spotting. Because by now they should realize MEX is in a completely defensive position. The Bulldogs are trying to get some vision. I don't know if they've spotted anybody yet. 5100 is here as well. The whole CDR team is on this side, which, once again, I feel like is too predictable. I feel like CDR should be changing up their plays a little bit. And now they're going to go ahead and send Philo to this bush over here. So he's definitely within view range of the heavies now. He might have spotted them. Some of the MEX guys are moving around a little bit. But I definitely feel like the Bulldogs should probably rotate back around, come through here to the middle, and make their way towards this ramp right here and start spotting everybody and getting good flanking fire in. That'd probably be the Bulldogs' best bet at being effective. But as it is, it's just a bit of a stalemate right now. The attacking team only has 4.5 minutes to start making some moves, so not a lot of time on the clock. The reason why we make these matches 7 minutes is so that the teams have to push. And yep, here they go. They should have sent the Bulldogs to spot first. This might really bite CDR in the butt if they're not careful here. CDR Fabio, I think he's probably spotted right now. If he's not, I'd be surprised. Yep, CDR Fabio is spotted by Rocky, who is in the KV4. When you get spotted by the KV4, you know you're close. So as I said, the Bulldog, yep, it looks like he's going to be rotating towards the middle of the map here. Hopefully going to be using that position. That's exactly where both of them should be. If they're both there, they could easily clip a heavy and maybe even kill the enemy light along with them. So far, no damage has been traded. Got a few shots going out. But as I said, no damage so far. I'm really surprised CDR hasn't sent their lights to the middle, or even maybe the 5100 in the middle. That's a big downfall for them. Having 3 autoloaders on your team, you should definitely be doing some flanking. So the Bulldog is now moving along the middle of the map, going from rock to rock. If he just uses his position, he'll be golden. Come on, Bulldog. Come on, Angie. You can do it. Alright, the heavies are moving up now, taking a little bit of damage. 357 roll, probably from one of the IS-3s. T-32 taking a little bit of damage now as well. These guys are all pushing up. This Bulldog takes a hit from, I think, the VK. So the VK was playing. I thought maybe he lagged out or AFK'd or I don't know. So now the Bulldog has been spotted in his position. And the CDR guys are now all in one position, which I don't feel is a strong position. They take out T-Drug in that VK2801, putting some more fire into the IS-3 over here. Gears, who is all alone. His team's over here, but they're not in a great spot to help him. Ultra falls. And as I said, wherever the 5100 is, this game's really on him. CDR Seimei is on low health. He's on about half health, just about a 2-shot for an IS-3. Bulldog takes a big 375 roll. And Seimei, yep, he's just getting focused. He's not in a good spot, and he gets taken out. MEX just took out CDR's biggest weapon, so now CDR is going to have to definitely start focus firing better. MEX is rotating on CDR, except CDR is in a lot of trouble right now. Jamal falls, and yep, it's over for CDR right now, unless these Bulldogs perform a miracle. I don't think they are. CDR with those autoloaders, they just didn't use them well enough. As I said, the heavies should have pushed in here, and the autoloaders, hell, maybe even should have pushed all the way from the other flank, or definitely used the middle of this map once the heavies had made contact. But unfortunately, they waited, and MEX has definitely won this round, making it 2-1 MEX. MEX is up 2-1 despite losing a round due to a rule error, rule error for them. So they've won every game so far, as it turns out. The CDR are on the back foot here, so hopefully they can step it up. I've seen CDR play, and I definitely know they're a great team, so I am expecting a little bit more from them than they're giving us right now. So I'm with the MEX guys. They have chosen to field 3 IS-3s, 1 T-32, 1 5100, 1 KV-4, and a VK-2801. So a pretty similar setup to the one they've been running. CDR has chosen to field 2 Bulldogs, 3 IS-3s, 1 Tiger 2, and an AMX 5100. Alright, so it looks like the CDR guys are going to be sending their Bulldogs down the 8, 9, and 0 line. MEX only has the VK-2801 to defend against those two, so they're going to have to be careful. Next guy's moving up on the popular square, which is the E line, and the the CDR guys are setting up right now. Tiger 2 takes an initial shot of 339, probably by the T-32, maybe by the KV-4. The problem with the Tiger 2 is that while it does have good side armor, the turret armor is not great, and the side is good, but it's only 85 millimeters thick, which can be penetrated by a lot of premium rounds by other tier 8s, so side scraping in a Tiger 2 is a very risky game. The Tiger 2 has a really good gun, though, so that's its only strong point. And it has a good front plate, but probably not good enough to contend with premium rounds. So it looks like the 2 Bulldogs for CDR are making their way slowly to the MEX cap, being very cautious not to get spotted. I think what I would have really liked to see is maybe the 5100 to eject out of his spot and go down the middle of the map and meet up with the Bulldogs to fight off the VK and get on that cap while the other tanks push towards the cap. That would be a great pincer move. Alright, so you see some damage being traded. A 444 roll by the IS-3. See some more shots being traded. Ooh, a 308 roll taken in by the IS-3. Probably by, probably the car, the KV-4 there. The IS-3 looking for another shot. And there you go, the Bulldogs have made contact with that VK, and this is good because the MEX guys have fully committed into the square here, so now these Bulldogs can get on that cap and put some pressure up. The 5100 also getting in a little bit of a flanking position, looking for some shots. The MEX guys are now pushing on that Tiger 2. CDR pulls in a lot of trouble. The Tiger 2, as I said, really can't hold up to IS-3 premium rounds nor T-32 prem rounds. He's in a lot of trouble, and he gets taken out of the game. Now the MEX VK-2801 is going to have to try and hurt one of these Bulldogs enough to get that cap down. But as it is right now, MEX do have an overmatch over here, but it looks like they're going to go ahead and send 2 heavies back towards the base instead of jumping on the overmatch. Again, and Jamal trying to back out of his spot, but he's in some trouble here, and yep, here's a 5100. Not a good move by Fabio to come out like that, and he gets taken out, but only, and the cap gets reset. CDR's plan here didn't exactly work for them. CDR Seimei should be getting in here trying to kill probably the KV-4. KV-4 is spotted. Let's see if Seimei is going to put some shots, and the Bulldogs are taking a lot of damage right now. That's unfortunate for CDR. CDR really fell on that plan there. Now, these guys really have to get in here and push because pretty soon the MEX heavies are going to be through with Ultra, and they're going to push through them. They have to start getting a little bit more aggressive. But it looks like the Bulldogs are just a little bit disoriented, and they're not going to put in the fire they need to. And now CDR is in a world of trouble. MEX hasn't lost a single heavy tank. Seimei's in a lot of trouble now. Yep. Looks like CDR Engi is all alone over here, and he is definitely outnumbered with 6 enemy heavies. It looks like he's just going to run for it. No, I guess he doesn't want to. I don't know. But all the MEX heavies are going to that cap circle. Good play by MEX. Not going to go and try and chase a Bulldog around Ensk. All of them are in here, so this is another victory for MEX, putting them up 3-1. Pretty good plays by MEX. I was surprised they were able to hold this so tight. little bit of lag here. Yep, okay. MEX is... I don't know why more players got off the cap, but okay, still got 2 on the cap. Oh, the MEX guys are going on and off the cap. Maybe they're tempted to go chase the Bulldog. I hope they're not, though, because that's just bait. And a cap. There we go. It is now 3-1 MEX. A chance of winning. This being 4-1 compared to 3-2 is a massive gap. 3 games needing to tie, or just 1 game needing to tie. The CDR definitely is probably looking for a way to break the MEX hex that has cursed them. Alright, so I am here with the CDR guys. They're rocking 2 Bulldogs, 1 lightweight, 2 IS3s, 1 Tiger 2, and a 5100. So once again, they have a lot of mobility, and I want to see them use it. MEX has chosen to field 3 IS3s, 1 T32, 1 5100, 1 KV4, and 1 BK2801. So MEX has decent mobility, but they're definitely more heavy tank oriented, and they have more HP than CDR. So CDR is doing something pretty risky, but I think it's going to be the right thing. They're going to go ahead and trying to attack the MEX cap using the 7, 8, and 9 line. However, I feel like if they do that, what they need to do is they need to send 1 light tank forward to kill that VK before they all get spotted. Because if the VK spots them all the MEX heavies will just turn around. So they need to try and trick the MEX guys into thinking it's only just 1 light tank going down there. They cannot get spotted. All these heavy tanks cannot get spotted. The 2 light tanks have now come back, and yep, the MEX guys are coming back to defend their cap. It's going to be risky for CDR to do this, because MEX is going to be holding some good positions for cap defense. The VK bouncing maybe like 2 shots already, though. Good run by the VK, but I think he's going to be out of the game soon. Yep, Bulldog takes him out, but now the heavies are on the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs need to get in the train tracks and dart out of sight before they take any damage. The IS-3s have now moved up. Tiger 2 takes his first hit of the game, a big 381 roll from the KV4. That's nearly a max roll for that KV4. Bulldog taking some damage now. CDR Angie needs to get behind a house, needs to get in cover, but it looks like he's tracked out in the open with no repair kit, and he gets taken out. The lightweight is now in the cap. CDR going for an all-out cap rush, but MEX is here to defend. The IS-3 is caught out in the open up here. CDR Fabio repairs his track and gets back into some cover. The last Bulldog now trying to get some shots in unguarded con, but he's just playing a little bit rambunctiously. Takes a big 380 roll, now he's on a 1-shot kill. CDR Billow bites the dust, and now MEX, like I said, MEX has a really good cap to defend from. 3 buildings to hide behind and just side scrape and kill anybody in the cap circle. Unfortunate for CDR, their plan got found out. They should have delayed this and only made 1 light tank go this way and then turn around, and they all should have pushed, but MEX knew what was up. They reacted, and here they are, up 4-1, with a lot of HP left. So the Tiger 2's taking a lot of damage. Pulled is now on a 1-shot kill, gets taken out by Gears, and now Fabio is trying to side scrape, get some shots in. Puts a shot into Azteca, but it's over for him. Now the Irish comes around the corner and takes him out. MEX playing really good today. This is the first time I've seen them play, and I gotta say I'm surprised. They're one of the best teams I've seen play in heavy tanks. Excuse me. So it is now 4-1 MEX. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause the music. Alright, so I'm here at CDR. MEX, unfortunately, one of the guys fell out of the game again, but I have to keep with the 2-minute tank picking rule. We can't, keep waiting for people. If they lag out and then they show up in a timely manner, then we'll be ready to go, but if it's more than 2 minutes, I can't hold it off due to the tank picking rule. So, MEX will be playing a man down once again, but it shouldn't affect them massively due to the fact that CDR has chosen to field 1 tier 6, so that's their advantage. The CDR setup definitely is very strong. 3 IS-3s, 2 5100s, and an AMX Chaffee. The CDR and these 5100s, they're going to have to play extremely well because the game rests on how they play, honestly. Let's go ahead and see how this is going to turn out. So the IS-3s have probably spotted the MEX heavies. And the MEX heavies, what they should be doing right now is just pushing. They should realize right now that looking at these spots, the 5100s probably aren't near them. So they should be pushing right now, getting these IS-3s out of the game. Because if they wait and these 5100s get over the hill, I mean, this T-32 right now, Shadow, he is about to be in a lot of trouble. The 5100s and the AMX Chaffee have probably spotted him right now. Yep, there you go. He gets spotted. He's now turning. He's backing off. That's a good choice. I would definitely back off. You don't want to be caught out against 3 5100s. You will get vaporized. So good shot into CDR pole, the first damaging hit of the game. Big 389 roll, just below average. These IS-3s are fighting off. The KV-4 is looking for a shot, puts another one in for 306, but takes one in return for 365. And then a big 410 roll goes into CDR pole once again. Pole taking a lot of damage this game. Another shot, a 390 roll into Ultra. And now these 5100s are spotted. Unfortunately, they should have maybe came further around the cap. The T-32s are defending the base. See, this is a very smart choice by MEX, letting the T-32s defend. So now the CDR heavies are moving up. CDR Pold is now on a one-shot kill. MEX is trying to take him out. He gets taken out of the game. But unfortunately, one of the MEX heavies... I'm sorry. Another one of the CDR heavies has fallen. CDR guys are trying to get around here, but once these 5100s get up here and start unloading, MEX is going to be in a lot of trouble. CDR Ultra falls on his IS-3, but now here come the 5100s. Let's see if they can be effective. MEX has to focus them down a little better than they are. They have to choose one to kill. They miss a shot. CDR Angie falls, and it looks like CDR is just a little bit too slow with the 5100s to push and didn't push in the right place because now the MEX heavies can focus down these 5100s, which are probably reloading right now. And yep, CDR Unguarded Khan is the last one, and it looks like he is about to fall. Oh, going for the ram kill. A little bit of style here. Oh, Shadow tries to take him out the ram kill, but he fails, and Bahran takes him out, making this a 5-1 win for MEX. GG to MEX. Great plays by them.